Good morning, friends. I am M. J. Yadav, PGT Physics, Jawahar Navodaya Vidyalaya, Nanded. In today's class, we are going to discuss the topic that is electric dipole of a very first chapter, that is electric field and electric charge of a unit, that is the first unit, electrostatic, for class 12 of subject physics. Now, in last period, we have seen the concept of electric field. Then we have seen the concept of electric flux. Also we have seen the concept of Coulomb's law, that is, it gives the electrostatic interaction between two point charges. Now here we are going to discuss one very important topic, that is electric dipole. Now we have the concept of electric field due to a point charge, and we have obtained the expression for it. What is that? Once again we will recall it. E equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q upon R square. But what is that Q? Q is the given charge which produces a electric field at a point. That point should be at a distance R. That R is the distance of that point. Okay. Also we have seen the system of charges. If there is a group of charges, it produces a electric field at any point. Same type of a, but one very important system of a charge we have to see. Actually that is the system of two charges, Q1, Q2. Okay, and that thing now we have to see in this section under the heading of this electric dipole. Now in today's lesson, the points which are to be discussed, these points are, we will be discussing first the concept of electric dipole. Then we will find the field due to the electric dipole in two different cases. And third thing, we will see dipole in an external electric field. That means we have to see the behavior of the dipole when it is placed in a external field. Means actually we are going to find one more relation which is known as torque acting on a electric dipole when it is placed in an external electric field. Okay, now we will discuss now one by one. Now the first we will discuss the point electric dipole. Now see, look at the figure. You are seeing this figure. What is there in that figure? Here this is there. This is one point charge. This is another point charge. Now this is minus Q and this plus Q. Now these two charges are opposite to each other. What is the magnitude of this charge? Q is a magnitude, Q is a magnitude. One charge is positive, another charge is negative. That means we can say that these are two equal and opposite charges. Now how they are placed? They are placed such that there is some distance between these two charges. Now they are placed apart with a distance 2a. Okay. Now if I consider this is the line joining these two charges minus Q and plus Q, then this midpoint, the middle point, will act as a center. Now whatever the assembly or whatever the system is obtained here, that system is nothing but that is called as the electric dipole. Okay, system of two equal and opposite charges separated by a distance known as electric dipole. Now this total system itself, जैसा कि मैंने पहले कहा कि group of a charge, तो specially if I consider the two charges, two equal and opposite charges which are separated with very small distance, then that system of two equal and opposite charges separated by a distance known as electric dipole. ठीक है, तो the whole assembly in this diagram here, it is a system of two equal and opposite charges, minus Q a point charge and a plus Q point charge. These two point charge are separated by a distance 2a. Then it forms a system. Now what is the total charge on the system? If we have to calculate, if anybody asks questions, what will be the total charge of the system? So what should be the answer? The answer will be 0. बराबर है कि नहीं? क्योंकि this minus Q and this plus Q, and we know that there is the one important property. What is that? Additivity of electric charge. Charge is a scalar quantity. बराबर है कि नहीं? And therefore if one is plus Q, another is minus q, what will be the sum? Sum will be 0. That means the total charge becomes 0 for this system. But interesting thing is that though the total charge is 0, it does not mean that this system does not produce electric field. Again, it does not mean that its system produce electric field. बराबर है, not produce a electric field. इसका मतलब ये नहीं है कि यदि टोटल चार्ज 0 है तो ये सिस्टम किसी प्रकार का इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस नहीं करेंगे. दिस सिस्टम प्रोड्यूस ए इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. नाउ दिस इज द सिग्निफिकेंस, दिस इज द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ दिस इलेक्ट्रिक डाइपोल. दो द टोटल चार्ज ऑफ दिस सिस्टम इज 0, है कि नहीं, क्योंकि इट इज ए सिस्टम ऑफ टू इक्वल एंड अपोजिट चार्जेस. Though the total charge of the system is 0, but the system produce some non-zero electric field at a point. ठीक है, that we have to discuss. Now here this 2a is there, which is called as the length of dipole. The separation between these 2 point charges. 2a is the distance, that is called as the length of dipole, and another o is there, that is called as the center. Actually, what should be this length? This will be a, this will be a, this will be 2a. So actually the length of the length is measured from the center. This is a, and total is taken 2a, because here we have to consider the point charge. बराबर है कि नहीं? And small as possible 2 point charge, and therefore distance is measured from this. This is a and this is a, and the total length become 2a. Where this 2a is called as the length of dipole, while this a is known as the center of a dipole. Now there is one very important quantity is there related to this electric dipole, which is a dipole moment. Now we will see what is this dipole moment and what is its importance. Dipole moment is a measure of a strength of electric dipole, है कि नहीं. यदि हमने कहा कि कोई हमारे पास इलेक्ट्रिक डाइपोल है, और ये भी हमने अभी डिस्कस किया कि दो ये टोटल चार्ज 0 है, लेकिन इसका मतलब ये नहीं कि कोई इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस करेगा, वो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस करता है कि नहीं. तो इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस यदि करता है तो कितनी इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड प्रोड्यूस करता है, व्हाट टाइप ऑफ नेचर ऑफ दैट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड विल बी देयर, बराबर है कि नहीं. दैट मीन्स द स्ट्रेंथ, यदि किसी उस इलेक्ट्रिक डाइपोल की हमको यदि स्ट्रेंथ मेजर करना है, बराबर है कि नहीं, स्ट्रेंथ को अंडरस्टैंड करना है, तो फॉर दैट देयर इज वन फिजिकल क्वांटिटी व्हिच इज कॉल्ड एज द डाइपोल मोमेंट. There is one physical quantity, that is the dipole moment. And what is the dipole moment? जैसा कहा कि dipole moment is a measure of strength of electric dipole. If we have to measure the strength of electric dipole, here we will measure with the help of this dipole moment. Now it is a vector quantity. Dipole moment है कि नहीं, moment हमने 11th क्लास में देखा है, moment of a force which is called as the torque, moment of inertia, like that. So this is also a dipole moment, and here it is a vector quantity. Now how it is defined? See, this is a vector. Now this electric dipole moment is represented with the help of letter P, and it is P bar. ठीक है, जैसा कि कहा कि it is a vector quantity, it is represented with the help of this P. And how it is directed? See, this vector is directed, see, this vector is directing from minus q to plus q, and therefore the direction of this vector, which is electric dipole moment, it is considered from minus q to plus q. And therefore now we have written the formula for this dipole moment. Now P bar is equal to q into 2a. तो जो हमने कहा कि what is this dipole moment, now how dipole moment is defined, this is the formula for defining the electric dipole moment. Dipole moment P bar equal to q into 2a. Now what is q? q is the magnitude of either charge. कोई भी चार्ज ले लो, ये माइनस क्यू ले लो या प्लस क्यू ले लो, बराबर नहीं, उसका मैग्नीट्यूड हम लेंगे तो कितना हो जाएगा q. तो मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ आइदर चार्ज इनटू व्हाट इज 2a. 2a इज द डिस्टेंस बिटवीन two charges, है कि नहीं. That means simply can we say that it is a product of a charge, magnitude of either charge, magnitude of either one charge and the distance between these two, that is the 2a, बराबर है कि नहीं. Therefore the product of magnitude of one charge, either है ना, one charge into the distance between these two, it is known as electric dipole moment. Now since it was told that it is a vector quantity, therefore it is now P bar, which is equal to q into 2a bar. Now purposefully here 2a bar is taken as a vector quantity. बराबर कि नहीं, क्योंकि this is now length, 2a is the length. Now it is representing as a vector quantity 2a bar. Now how 2a bar is considered? 2a bar is drawn from minus q to plus q. तो ये 2a बार है इस केस में 2a बार की डायरेक्शन इज ऑलवेज कंसिडर फ्रॉम माइनस q to plus q and therefore now this is the equation we can say that this is the definition of electric dipole moment. What is that? Electric dipole moment is defined as the product of magnitude of either charge and the distance between these two charges. बराबर है कि नहीं? Now since it is a vector quantity we have to represent with the help of vector, therefore it is P bar equal to Q into 2A bar. How 2A bar is taken? 2A bar is drawn from minus Q to plus Q and therefore for any dipole always we have to consider that electric dipole moment, and this is a vector quantity, and how it will act, the direction of this electric dipole moment will be always from negative to positive charge and therefore P bar will act in this direction. Okay. Now this is a new physical quantity, it is electric dipole moment. Therefore we have to see the unit for that. What will be the SI unit? The SI unit of electric dipole will be coulomb meter. The SI unit will be coulomb meter. Why coulomb meter? You can get the idea because P equal to Q into 2A. What is Q? Q is the electric charge. What is the SI unit of electric charge? It is coulomb. Now 2A, it is a length and length is measured in meter and therefore combined unit become coulomb meter. Therefore SI unit of electric dipole moment, that is coulomb meter. Okay. Now we have to see, we are going to discuss the concept, that is electric field of a electric dipole for a axial point. जैसा कि हमने सेकंड पॉइंट देखा, सेकंड पॉइंट हमने वहाँ पे कहा कि we have to find the electric field due to dipole. तो उसमें दो पार्ट है. फर्स्ट we will see the electric field of electric dipole for a axial point. है कि नहीं? What is the meaning of axial point? Axial point means the point which lies on the axis of a dipole. Now what is the axis of dipole? Now as you know, this is a dipole, minus q plus q. What is this 2a? 2a should be the length of a dipole and O is the center of a dipole. Now if I consider the line passing through the center of a dipole and parallel to the dipole, है कि नहीं? तो सेंटर में से जाने वाले और डायपोल को पैरेलल जो एक, if we consider a line, what that line? It is called as the axis of a dipole. बराबर है कि नहीं? Therefore we can draw a line like this. Therefore we have to consider the any point this side, or we can consider the point on this side also because this will be the axis. बराबर है कि नहीं? Now we are going to find the electric field due to dipole at a point. Which point? Axial point. And for that here, now we are considering this point P is there which lies on the axis of electric dipole, which is now referred as the axial point. Now this point P is at a distance r from a center of a dipole. Now here, what is the idea to find? Now our main aim is to find the electric field due to electric dipole at point P. Now what is this dipole? Dipole is a system of two charges. Now what is the superposition principle? At any point, if there is a group of charge and if we have to find the electric field at any point, what happen? Every charge will produce the electric field at that point. Now electric field will be the vector quantity, its magnitude and direction will be different. What will be the total electric field at that point? Total electric field at that point will be the vector sum of all the electric field produced due to the charges in a group. Now in this group, how many charges are there? Especially for dipole, there are two equal and opposite charges. The same principle, same thing we have to follow here to calculate the electric field at axial point due to electric dipole. And therefore now one by one we will calculate. For that, suppose we will consider this E1 bar. This is the electric field due to minus q at P. First we will see the electric field due to minus q at point P. Now we will see what will be its value. Now according to the formula, just recall the formula. Now we are taking the magnet. Therefore mod of E1 bar is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r plus a whole square. r plus a whole square. What is this r plus whole square? Now we have to consider the distance of a point from a dipole. Now the center of a dipole will represent total dipole. To calculate the here here we have to calculate from minus q, and therefore now this is a center. Suppose this is 2a, then this distance will be a, this distance will be a. Now we have to consider the distance. This distance is r, while this distance is a. Therefore what will be the total distance? Total distance will be, this is a plus r, and therefore this r plus a, a plus r whole square, and this will be the magnitude of the electric field at point P due to minus q. Now in which direction it is acting? It is acting along PA. Now see the direction. It is acting along PA. What is PA? This is point P, this is A. That means the electric field must act in this direction. Why? Because here the given charge which produces electric field which is negative, and there we know that when the negative charge is producing electric field, the direction of electric field will be towards the charge. Therefore at point P this will be the direction. Now we can show this. Here this will be the electric field due to minus q at P, and see its direction will be towards this negative charge. That means it will be along PA. Okay. Similarly now we have to find the electric field due to now plus q. Suppose E2 bar, it is the field due to plus q at P. Again we have to write its magnitude. What will be magnitude? Mod of E2 bar equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r minus a whole square. R minus a whole square. See, now we have to find the electric field due to this plus q at P. Therefore which distance we have to consider? We have to consider this distance. Now this total distance is r. Out of that this distance is a. Therefore remaining distance will be r minus a, uska square, and therefore it becomes 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r minus a whole square. Now it is acting along BP. It is acting along BP. Now what is this BP? This is the direction. At point P the direction of electric field will be along BP, because this is the electric field due to this plus q. Now see in which direction it will act. This will be the direction of electric field E2. This is the electric field due to this plus q charge. Why it points in this direction? Because here the given charge is positive charge, and therefore this always produce electric field at a point radially outward, and therefore in this way here, in this outward direction, therefore the direction will be this. Therefore this will be the direction of E1 bar towards minus q, and this will be the direction of E2 bar away from the plus q. Okay. Now these are the two fields due to two charges minus q and plus q at P. Now here mod of E2 bar is greater than mod of E1 bar. See, what is the magnitude of E1 bar? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r plus a whole square. What is the magnitude of E2 bar? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r minus a square. It is said that mod of E2 bar is greater than mod of E1 bar. Why this mod of E2 bar? Now see, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0, 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 constant is there, this q is there. Difference is there, it is r plus a whole square, it is r minus a whole square. Now r minus a is less than r plus a, that means here denominator is less, and that is the reason here mod of E2 bar will be greater than mod of E1 bar, and hence there will be now net resultant field at P. One vector is acting in this direction, another vector is acting in this direction. Therefore we have to add these two vector. Therefore magnitude में what will be the net field or total field at P? Suppose E bar is the field at point P. Therefore mod of E bar equal to mod of E2 bar minus mod of E1 bar, है कि नहीं? क्योंकि E2 bar is greater than E1 bar. इसमें से जब हम इसको माइनस करेंगे तो surely we will get mod of E2 bar minus mod of E1 bar, and now we will put the value. Now in which direction it will act? Along OP. It will act along OP. Why along OP? Which is greater here? Here this E2 will be greater than E1. इसलिए जो भी difference बचेगा है कि नहीं। तो डिफरेंस के जो भी वेक्टर बचेगा उसकी डायरेक्शन कौन सी रहेगी, इस डायरेक्शन में, क्योंकि ये वेक्टर कैसा भी बड़ा वेक्टर, इसमें से इसका मैग्नीट्यूड माइनर होने के बाद जो भी बचेगा तो दैट विल बी इन दिस डायरेक्शन। देयरफॉर फाइनली द नेट इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड विल एक्ट along OP, and therefore the net field here, that is mod of magnitude here, the mod of E2 bar minus mod of E1 bar, and its direction will be along OP. Okay, now we can show this arrow shows the direction of this net field E bar, and it is pointing in this direction. Okay, now we will put the value of E2 and E1 here. Now what is the value of E2 bar? Magnitude of mod of E2 bar, it is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r minus a whole square. Therefore ये 1 upon और ये q उसमें कैसा है, कॉमन है, इसलिए हम इसको q को बाहर ले रहे हैं, तो इट बिकम्स नाउ q upon 4 pi epsilon 0 1 upon r minus a whole square minus 1 upon r plus a whole square. बराबर है, तो ब्रैकेट में दिस विल, नाउ वी विल सिंप्लीफाई इट. नाउ इट बिकम्स q upon 4 pi epsilon 0. इसका एलसीएम ले लेंगे हम, लेकिन तो फर्स्ट ब्रैकेट इज r minus a whole square, second bracket is r plus a whole square. Therefore r minus a whole square, r plus a whole square, यहाँ भी स्क्वायर है, यहाँ से भी स्क्वायर है, इसलिए इसको हमने यदि कंबाइन किया तो ये कंप्लीट का स्क्वायर हो जाएगा. दिस इज द एलसीएम नाउ. बराबर है कि नहीं. और यदि हमने उसको सॉल्व किया तो क्या हो जाएगा, ये r plus a होल स्क्वायर यहाँ रहेगा माइनस r minus a होल स्क्वायर यहाँ रहेगा. ठीक है. नाउ वी हैव टू सिंप्लीफाई इट. इसको स्क्वायर करो, इसको स्क्वायर करो, r plus a square minus r minus a square. जस्ट इफ वी एक्सपांड इट तो क्या बनेगा, ये r स्क्वायर प्लस 2ar प्लस a स्क्वायर. ये कैसा बनेगा, r स्क्वायर माइनस 2ar प्लस a स्क्वायर. बराबर है कि नहीं. और यदि हमने उसको सॉल्व किया तो क्या हो जाएगा, ये यहाँ का r स्क्वायर, यहाँ का माइनस r स्क्वायर कैंसिल हो जाएगा. यहाँ की मिडल टर्म क्या, फाइनल टर्म क्या रहेगी, a स्क्वायर, और यहाँ की a स्क्वायर, तो ये माइनस a स्क्वायर. तो फर्स्ट टर्म और लास्ट टर्म चली जाएंगे, सिर्फ मिडल टर्म क्या रहेंगे, इट इज 2ar, और यहाँ माइनस 2ar, और ये माइनस साइन है तो कितना बन जाएगा, इट बिकम्स 4ra, है कि नहीं. तो आफ्टर सिंप्लीफिकेशन इट बिकम्स q अपॉन 4 pi epsilon 0 4ra डिवाइडेड बाय r स्क्वायर माइनस a स्क्वायर का होल स्क्वायर. अभी ये देखो r स्क्वायर माइनस a स्क्वायर कहाँ से आ गया है. नाउ सी इन दिस ब्रैकेट इट इज a minus b a plus b, a plus b a minus b. a मतलब हम मैथमेटिकल की आइडेंटिटी देख रहे हैं कि नहीं, हमको पता है कि नहीं, a plus b इंटू a minus b दैट इज a स्क्वायर माइनस b स्क्वायर, है कि नहीं. तो बाय यूजिंग दैट, तो r माइनस a r प्लस a मतलब r स्क्वायर माइनस a स्क्वायर और उसका होल स्क्वायर. देयरफॉर इफ a होल स्क्वायर, इफ a यूज दैट हियर वी कैन सिंप्लीफाई लाइक दिस नाउ, एंड देयरफॉर mod of E bar is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q 2A into 2R. बराबर कि नहीं. तो जो वहाँ पे ये जो क्वांटिटी है कौन सी, 4RA, 4RA को हमने लिखा, ये 4 2 into 2 4RA into Q, है कि नहीं. इसको हमने अलग अलग किया है, and therefore finally now it becomes 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 Q into 2A, Q into 2A. What is Q into 2A? It is a P and it is 2R. Now already we have seen the magnitude of this dipole moment. What is P equal to Q into 2A? जैसे कि हमने देखा कि P bar is equal to Q into 2A bar. Similarly, Q into 2A represent this magnitude of electric dipole moment, and therefore this become like that. जिसके लिए clarification दिया है यहाँ पे Q into 2A equal to P. And finally now we are in position to write the expression for the electric field at a point P, when that point P lies at a axis due to electric dipole, and that expression is E bar is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 2R into P bar r square minus a square divided by r square minus a square whole square. That means E bar और P bar दोनों की डायरेक्शन कैसी रहेगी, सेम रहेगी, क्योंकि हमको मालूम है इन विच डायरेक्शन P bar is acting, it is acting from negative charge to positive charge, है कि नहीं. और हमने ये भी किया देखा है कि E bar is acting along OP, that means E bar और P bar की डायरेक्शन कैसी है, सेम है. एंड therefore in vector notation, in vector form we can have this expression E bar equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 2R P bar upon r square minus a square whole square, and this is the expression now. Okay. Now in which direction देखा है हमने, E bar is along in the direction of P bar which is act along the OP. यहाँ पे हम स्पेशल केस एक यूटिलाइज करना है. व्हाट इज दैट स्पेशल केस? इफ डायपोल इज शॉर्ट एंड पी लाइज एट फार डिस्टेंस. यदि हमने कंसिडर किया कि डायपोल बहुत छोटा है कि नहीं. एक्चुअली फाइन डायपोल उसे ही कहते हैं कि व्हेन द सेपरेशन बिटवीन टू इक्वल एंड अपोजिट चार्जेस इज वेरी वेरी स्मॉल. बराबर कि नहीं. नाउ इफ आई कंसिडर द वेरी शॉर्ट डायपोल इज देयर, तो व्हाट इज अबाउट द लेंथ ऑफ डायपोल? 2a विल बी वेरी शॉर्ट. बराबर कि नहीं. 2a विल बी वेरी शॉर्ट मीन्स a विल बी वेरी स्मॉल. बराबर कि नहीं. एंड p लाइज एट फार डिस्टेंस. जो p है डायपोल से बहुत दूर है, इसका मतलब r क्या होगा? बहुत बड़ा रहेगा. एंड देयरफॉर from that here we can write here a is very very less than r. In another word we can say that r is very very greater than a, and therefore here a can be neglected with compared to r in denominator. A can be neglected with compared to r in denominator. Now in C, in denominator here a is there. A is there with relation in relation with the r, therefore we can neglect this a with compared to r, and therefore if we neglect it, मतलब ये निकल जाएगा. तो हमको क्या मिलेगा? ये आर स्क्वायर है, उसका होल स्क्वायर कितना हो जाएगा? आर रेस टू 4, एंड देयरफॉर फाइनली इट बिकम्स 1/4πε0 2 आर पी जो है यहाँ पे इट बिकम्स आर रेस टू 4. यहाँ का आर और यहाँ का एक आर चला जाएगा, तो कितने ये 3 मतलब आर क्यूब बचेंगे, एंड देयरफॉर नाउ फाइनली इट बिकम्स E equal to 1/4πε0 2p upon r cube. Now it is the magnitude. It is the magnitude of electric field at a point P. But when we have consider a special situation, what is that? Dipole should be a very short and P should lies at very far distance. In that case, this is not यूजुअल इक्वेशन, ये हमेशा का इक्वेशन नहीं है. स्पेशल केस में हमने उसको हमेशा के लिए हमको ये इक्वेशन यूज करना है, लेकिन स्पेशल केस के लिए हम इसको यूज करेंगे कि फॉर शॉर्ट डायपोल एंड फॉर फार पॉइंट हियर E इज इक्वल टू 1/4πε0 2p upon r cube. And from that here we got very important result here. What is that? E is inversely proportional to cube of distance. E is inversely proportional to r cube. बराबर कि नहीं. इट इज जनरली जो बेसिक लॉ है, इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द स्क्वायर ऑफ डिस्टेंस. जैसा कि हमने कहा कि डिस्टेंस के स्क्वायर के साथ कैसा रहता है? इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल रहता है. लेकिन यदि हम स्पेशल के केस यदि अप्लाई करेंगे तो विल गॉट द वेरी इंटरेस्टिंग रिलेशन. व्हाट इज दैट? इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द क्यूब ऑफ डिस्टेंस, है कि नहीं. तो दिस इज द केस इन केस ऑफ ए शॉर्ट डायपोल. ओके, तो नाउ दिस इज द एक्सप्रेशन फॉर द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड due to electric dipole at an axial point. ठीक है. Now in next here we have to consider the electric field of electric dipole for equatorial point. दूसरा एक point हमको consider करना है, which is called as the equatorial point. Now for that here we will consider a point P which is called as the equatorial point. Now तो what is the meaning of equatorial point? हमने axis देखा, ये जो line होती है ना उसको axis कहते हैं. Now if I consider the line passing to the center. Now if I consider the point, यदि हमने ऐसे कुछ point consider किए तो with the points which are equidistance. If I consider this O is equidistance from minus q plus q, इसी प्रकार के यहाँ के यदि हमने सारे यदि point consider करेंगे तो these points will be equidistance from minus q and plus q. And if I draw a line joining all these point equidistance point, then we will get a line, and that is nothing but axis. That axis that is called as the equatorial axis. Instead we can consider a plane also. If I consider the plane, so the points on that plane will be equidistant from this, then that is called as the equatorial plane. And if I consider all the equatorial points, and if I join all the equatorial points, we will get a line axis which is called as the equatorial line, equatorial axis of a electric dipole. And therefore now we have considered a point P which is an equatorial point. Now this point P lies at a distance r from the center of this electric dipole. It is at a distance r from the center of the dipole. Again we have to utilize the same concept जो हमने पिछले expression में किया है. Again it is a system of two charges and we are going to find the electric field at point P. It is an equatorial point. So again we have to use the superposition principle. क्या करना पड़ेगा? What will be the process? Process will be there. We have to find the electric field one by one. बराबर है कि नहीं? First we will find the electric field due to minus q, then we will find the electric field due to plus q at P. The two electric field will be there. Then we have to add to get the resultant electric field. Now this is the actually theme for the the calculation of this electric field. बरोबर है कि नहीं? Now here we will see electric field due to minus q at phi. First we will calculate the electric field due to minus q at phi. For that here we have to search the distance. ये डिस्टेंस हमको देखना पड़ेगा कि व्हाट इज द डिस्टेंस ऑफ दैट पॉइंट पी फ्रॉम माइनस क्यू. व्हाट विल बी द डिस्टेंस? Distance will be, see, this distance is a. Now this distance is a. What is about this distance? This distance will be under root a square plus r square by Pythagoras, क्योंकि it becomes a hypotenuse, and therefore under root r square plus a square. This is the distance. What is about this distance? Same distance, because this will be now which triangle? This will be isosceles. Again this angle and this angle become equal, and therefore now again it is a right angle triangle. बराबर है कि नहीं? And therefore this distance also under root r square plus a square. Therefore हमको distance मालूम हो गया, हमको magnitude of charge है, and therefore now we can calculate the electric field. Therefore let E1 is the electric field. Therefore mod of E1 bar equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r square plus a square. क्योंकि डिस्टेंस कितना है? अंडर रूट आर स्क्वायर प्लस ए स्क्वायर. उसका क्या करना है? स्क्वायर करना है. तो स्क्वायर करने के बाद रूट साइन निकल जाएगा. रूट साइन निकलने के बाद हमको क्या मिलेगा? आर स्क्वायर प्लस ए स्क्वायर. देयरफॉर मॉड ऑफ E1 बार इक्वल टू 1 अपॉन 4 पाई एप्सिलॉन 0 q अपॉन आर स्क्वायर प्लस ए स्क्वायर अलोंग PA. इन विच डायरेक्शन इट विल एक्ट? अलोंग PA. नाउ दिस विल बी द डायरेक्शन ऑफ इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड ऑफ E1. सी, ये जो एरो आपने देखा होगा, हियर इट विल बी डायरेक्ट along PA. ठीक है? Because आपको पता ही होना चाहिए अभी क्या, दिस इज द नेगेटिव चार्ज, and here we are going to find the electric field at point P. Therefore electric field should act towards the charge. Therefore the direction of electric field will be towards the charge. Therefore the electric field will act along PA. Okay? Next, here we have to find now E1 bar can be resolved into two components. ये जो electric field vector है अभी E bar, it can be resolved into two components. कोई भी वेक्टर्स के हम दो कंपोनेंट लिख सकते हैं. वन इज हॉरिजॉन्टल, अनदर इज वर्टिकल कंपोनेंट, जिसको हम रेक्टेंगुलर कंपोनेंट कहते हैं. दे कैन बी. नाउ सी किस प्रकार इसको, नाउ देयर विल बी द टू कंपोनेंट्स. ये जो E1 बार है, देयर विल बी द टू कंपोनेंट. नाउ दिस एंगल इज थीटा. देयरफॉर व्हाट इज अबाउट दिस एंगल? दिस एंगल विल बी आल्सो थीटा. कौन सा एंगल कहते हैं इसको? अल्टरनेट एंगल. इफ दिस एंगल इज थीटा, दिस एंगल विल बी आल्सो थीटा. इफ इट इज E1 bar, therefore in this direction which component will be there? Cosine component will be there. Therefore it will be E1 cos theta, और उसको perpendicular component रहेगा E1 sin theta. Therefore this E1 cos theta, this one, and this E1 sin theta, this one, this will be the components of this electric field vector, that is the electric field due to negative charge. Therefore this electric field is now result into these two components. Next we have to see electric field due to plus q. हमने माइनस q का भी देखा. Now we have to see the electric field due to plus q at point P. Now just put the value here. Apply the relation. Mod of E2 bar is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon r square plus a square along BP. बराबर है कि नहीं? तो here same thing. What is the distance? Distance is under root r square plus a square. Therefore 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 q upon distance square. Root निकल जाएगा. It becomes r square plus a square. What is the direction? Direction is along BP. See in which direction it acts. Direction is along BP. Therefore this is the direction of E2 bar. E2 bar is acting along BP. है कि नहीं? क्यों होना चाहिए? Because it is the positive charge, and therefore positive charge will produce electric field at point P, whose direction will be away from the given charge, away from the positive charge. Therefore this will be the direction. Therefore E2 bar is acting in that direction. ठीक है? Now जैसा कि हमने E1 के दो कंपोनेंट हमने देखे, उसी प्रकार E2 बार कैन बी रिजॉल्व इनटू टू कंपोनेंट्स. जो E2 बार है इसको भी दो कंपोनेंट में हम रिजॉल्व कर सकते हैं. ठीक है? व्हाट आर द कंपोनेंट्स? ये E2 बार के दो कंपोनेंट्स रहेंगे. अभी देखो, इफ दिस एंगल इज थीटा, दिस एंगल इज आल्सो थीटा. इफ दिस एंगल इज थीटा, व्हाट इज अबाउट दिस एंगल इज आल्सो थीटा. ये भी एंगल थीटा हो जाएगा. If this is theta, this is theta. बराबर है कि नहीं? Therefore this is also corresponding angle हो जाएगा. This is also theta. Now if this angle is theta, तो a वेक्टर का ये कंपोनेंट कौन सा रहेगा? कोसाइन कंपोनेंट रहेगा. It is E2 cos theta. और उसको परपेंडिकुलर कंपोनेंट कैसा रहेगा? E2 sin theta. Therefore a वेक्टर के दो कंपोनेंट हो गए. रेड बराबर है कि नहीं? और ये जो ग्रीन वेक्टर दिख रहा है आपको, इसके भी दो कंपोनेंट हो रहे हैं. बराबर है कि नहीं? तो इन दिस वे नाउ वी हैव रिजॉल्व बोथ द वेक्टर्स नाउ, E bar and E2 bar. यहाँ पे हमको देखना है कि मॉड ऑफ E1 बार इज इक्वल टू मॉड ऑफ E2 बार। देख लो जरा, दिस इज मॉड ऑफ E1 बार 1/4πε0 Q अपॉन R स्क्वायर प्लस A स्क्वायर। डायरेक्शन अलग है, लेट इट बी। मैग्नीट्यूड के बारे में देखो, इट इज ऑल्सो 1/4πε0 Q अपॉन R स्क्वायर प्लस A स्क्वायर। मतलब दोनों का मैग्नीट्यूड कैसा है, सेम है। therefore E1 बार इक्वल टू E2 बार। therefore now we have to add these two vector E2 बार, ऑलरेडी हमने उसके कंपोनेंट किए। अभी देखिए mod of E1 bar is equal to mod of E2 bar, then what is about E2 E1 मतलब E1 इक्वल टू E2 है, therefore E2 sin थीटा इज इक्वल टू E1 sin थीटा रहेगा। यदि इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड का मैग्नेट्यूड सेम है तो उनके कंपोनेंट भी कैसे रहेंगे, सेम रहेंगे। therefore E2 sin थीटा इज इक्वल टू E1 sin थीटा। सिमिलरली E1 cos थीटा इज इक्वल टू E2 cos थीटा, बराबर नहीं। नाउ सी दिस टू कंपोनेंट्स साइन कंपोनेंट हम कहेंगे E2 sin थीटा एंड E1 sin थीटा। हाउ दे आर एक्टिंग, दे आर एक्टिंग जस्ट इन द अपोजिट डायरेक्शन, और उसका मैग्नीट्यूड कैसा है, सेम है। अभी हमने डिस्कस किया है, क्योंकि मॉड ऑफ E1 बार इक्वल टू मॉड ऑफ E2 बार, इसलिए ये दोनों कंपोनेंट आप उसको क्या करेंगे, कैंसल करेंगे, बराबर है कि नहीं। फिर अब बचे कौन से, ये दो कंपोनेंट बचे, E1 cos थीटा और E2 cos थीटा। ये बोथ द कंपोनेंट्स आर एक्टिंग इन द सेम डायरेक्शन एंड देयरफॉर मतलब अभी E1 E2 रहा ही नहीं, E1 E2 के हमने कंपोनेंट ले लिए, उसमें से ये साइन कंपोनेंट तो चले गए। मतलब अभी टोटल फील्ड काउंट करने के लिए सिर्फ हमारे पास दो कंपोनेंट बचे। कौन से कंपोनेंट, कोसाइन कंपोनेंट, एंड बोथ द कंपोनेंट्स आर एक्टिंग इन द सेम डायरेक्शन एंड देयरफॉर टोटल फील्ड विल बी द सम ऑफ दिस टू कंपोनेंट, दैट इज E1 cos थीटा प्लस E2 cos थीटा। यहाँ पे E1 और E2 ये कैसा है, सेम है, ठीक है। एंड देयरफॉर नाउ, जैसा कि मैंने यहाँ पे कोट किया कि साइन कंपोनेंट्स बीइंग इक्वल गेट कैंसल आउट। देखा कि नहीं, E1 sin थीटा और E2 sin थीटा दोनों भी साइन कंपोनेंट, दे आर एक्टिंग जस्ट इन द अपोजिट डायरेक्शन, देयरफॉर दे विल कैंसल आउट। एंड कोसाइन कंपोनेंट्स ऐड अप, क्योंकि दोनों भी कंपोनेंट सेम डायरेक्शन में एक्ट हो रहे, कोसाइन कंपोनेंट्स ऐड अप टू गिव टोटल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड एट पॉइंट P, एंड देयरफॉर नाउ total electric field at point P will be mod of E bar. Suppose E bar is the electric field at that point. Mod of E bar equal to 2 E1 cos theta. Why 2 E1 cos theta? E1 cos theta plus E2 cos theta. लेना पड़ेगा नहीं, दो कंपोनेंट के सम। लेकिन हमने देखा कि E1 इक्वल टू E2 है, तो आइदर वी कैन टेक 2 E1 cos theta और 2 E2 cos theta, डजंट मैटर, क्योंकि दोनों कंपोनेंट सेम है। इसलिए कोई भी एक कंपोनेंट को यदि हमने 2 टाइम्स कर दिया तो इट गिव्स द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ द टोटल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड। यहाँ पे उसका रीजन लिख लिया हमने, क्योंकि मॉड ऑफ E1 बार इज इक्वल टू मॉड ऑफ E2 बार। नाउ जस्ट पुट द वैल्यू 2 into 1/4πε0 Q upon R square plus A square। तो 2, what is this value? This value is either E1 or E2। E1 की वैल्यू हम रखेंगे 1/4πε0 Q upon R square plus A square into A upon R square plus A square 1/2। दिस इज द वैल्यू ऑफ cos थीटा। ये cos थीटा की वैल्यू है, ठीक है। cos थीटा की वैल्यू देखने के लिए थोड़ा सा हम फिगर में चले जाएंगे, पता चल जाएगा आपको। सी वी हैव टू कैलकुलेट द वैल्यू ऑफ cos थीटा। क्या हो जाएगी cos थीटा, ये हाइपोटेनियस है, दिस इज A, देयरफॉर cos थीटा इक्वल टू व्हाट, है कि नहीं। व्हाट विल द वैल्यू, इट विल बी A अपॉन दिस थिंग, व्हाट इज दिस डिस्टेंस, अंडर रूट R स्क्वायर प्लस A स्क्वायर, बराबर है कि नहीं। Therefore the value of cos theta will be A upon under root R square plus A square। Therefore we have utilized that value to find the total electric field there। What is that, it is see A upon R square plus A square raised to 1/2 मतलब under root A upon under root R square plus A square। Now if we simplify it, then it becomes 1/4πε0 A 2Q A, 2 into Q into A अपॉन दिस R स्क्वायर प्लस A स्क्वायर एंड R स्क्वायर प्लस A स्क्वायर 1/2। इसका पावर 1 है, इसका पावर 1/2 है, टोटल पावर सम है कि नहीं, ये R स्क्वायर प्लस A स्क्वायर, R स्क्वायर प्लस A स्क्वायर, देयरफॉर 1 प्लस 1/2 कितना बन जाएगा, 3/2। एंड फाइनली इट बिकम्स नाउ 1/4πε0 2QA अपॉन R स्क्वायर प्लस A स्क्वायर होल रेज़ टू 3/2, ठीक है। एंड देयरफॉर नाउ वी विल राइट द इक्वेशन एज mod of E bar is equal to 1/4πε0 2AQ, Q are 2QA। What is 2AQ? That is magnitude of dipole moment P, therefore 2QA is replaced by P here, and finally the equation become like that now. Now we have to put this equation in vector form. Now it is E bar equal to 1/4πε0, I am writing minus P bar r square plus a square whole raised to 3 by 2. Why? Because that is the total electric field. Now see from the figure, आपको फिगर से पता ही चल जाएगा. तो डायरेक्शन ऑफ दिस टोटल फील्ड इज एग्जैक्टली इन द अपोजिट डायरेक्शन ऑफ दिस p bar and therefore p bar और ये e bar, ये दो वेक्टर यहाँ पे अपोजिट. therefore the total electric field is always in the opposite direction of a electric dipole moment for equatorial point. लेकिन यदि हम पीछे जाएंगे और एक्सेल पॉइंट के लिए तो दैट इज इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ p bar and therefore this is the expression for the electric field due to electric dipole at an equatorial point if that point lies at distance r. Okay, so once again how direction is always exactly in the opposite direction of p bar. मतलब हम कह सकते हैं कि direction of e bar will be from plus q to minus q in the opposite direction of this electric dipole moment vector. ठीक है. Again here also we will apply special case. That special case is there for short dipole. Short dipole के लिए हमको special case apply करना है. क्या हो जाएगा short dipole के लिए? A will be very less than r. A will be very less than r and therefore in denominator we have to neglect this a. यदि neglect करेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा? r square raised to 3 by 2. ये 2 चला जाएगा तो हमको क्या मिलेगा? r cube मिलेगा. बराबर कि therefore mod of this e bar is equal to 1 upon 4 pi epsilon 0 p upon r cube. From that here we can have the very important result. What is that? Mod of e bar is inversely proportional to cube of a distance. इसी प्रकार का रिजल्ट हमको एक्सेल पॉइंट के लिए मिला है कि नहीं. लेकिन इन स्पेशल केस फॉर शॉर्ट डायपोल अगेन द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड इज इनवर्सली प्रोपोर्शनल टू द क्यूब ऑफ द डिस्टेंस. ओके, तो दिस इज अबाउट द इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड ड्यू टू इलेक्ट्रिक डायपोल. ठीक है, तो ये हमेशा एग्जामिनेशन में क्वेश्चंस आता है, उसके अकॉर्डिंग ये इंपॉर्टेंट एक्सप्रेशंस है. वन इज फॉर एक्सियल पॉइंट, अनदर इज फॉर इक्वेटोरियल पॉइंट. ठीक है, नाउ वी आर गोइंग टू डिस्कस वन लास्ट पॉइंट ऑफ दिस वीडियो ऑफ दिस लेसन, that is dipole in an external uniform electric field. That is nothing but we have to see the expression for the torque acting on an electric dipole. Now see in the diagram, this parallel line shows the direction of electric field. This is the uniform electric field. This is the representation of uniform electric field. Electric field is acting here from left to right. E bar is the electric field. Now the dipole is held in this electric field. Now this angle is there. Now we have to consider the dipole with dipole moment p bar. है कि नहीं? We know in which direction this p bar act. P bar act in this minus q to plus q direction. बराबर कि नहीं? Therefore ये जो arrow यहाँ पे blue arrow, this shows the direction of this electric dipole moment and this is the direction of electric field vector. तो surely ये जो theta है आपको दिख रहा है, तो क्या हो जाएगा? This theta is the angle between e bar and p bar. तो surely यहाँ पे दो वेक्टर क्वांटिटी है, e bar and p bar and this theta, it is the angle between these two vectors. Now what happened here? Dipole is a system of two charges and we know that when any electric charge is placed in a electric field, external electric field, what happened? It experiences a force. It experiences a force. हमने देखा है कि नहीं? That force is equal to q into e. And therefore now, though it is a system, but again it is having separate charges, plus q and minus q, and therefore now both the charges will experience a force. Now one by one we will see how it will experience the force. The first we will see the force on plus q. Now this plus q is placed in an electric field. Force on plus q will be plus qe. Plus qe. Plus qe, that means this force will be acting in the direction of electric field vector. Therefore the force on positive charge will be in the same direction and therefore plus qe, that is in the direction of e bar. Now this is the force plus qe. This is acting same in the direction of e bar. See once again here this force is acting in this direction. This is plus qe. Second we have to consider here the force on minus q. Minus q is also placed in the electric field. The value will be minus q e bar. है कि नहीं? Now what is the meaning of this negative sign? Negative sign is minus e bar. That means just in the opposite direction of e bar. Therefore the force on this will act in this direction. See, the force is acting just in the opposite direction. It is minus q e bar. Now if we have to consider a dipole as a system, then what is the total force acting on the system? Now here the two forces, separately two forces acting. Now one is plus qe bar in this direction, another is minus qe bar in this direction. Their magnitude is same, QE, QE. What is our direction? Direction is exactly opposite. Therefore, what is the total force acting on the system, acting on the dipole, and acting in this case? It is 0. Therefore, here this is very important conclusion that the net force acting on the dipole when it is held in a uniform electric field is 0. Okay. But here now, here the two forces plus QE bar and minus QE bar forms a couple. Now there is the concept of couple. Now these are the two equal and opposite forces. Now these two forces are acting at two different points. This plus Q bar is acting here, minus Q bar is acting here. Now if I consider this line, this is called as the line of action of this force. If I consider this line, this is the line of action of this force. Now when there is a separation between these two line of action of force, then if this type of a forces are there, equal and opposite forces which are acting at different points, they form say couple. इसको couple कहते हैं. And what is the effect of couple? Effect of couple is torque. है कि नहीं? When there is the couple, it produces a torque on the system. Now, therefore, it will produce a torque on the system. System means dipole, and therefore, dipole will experience a torque due to these two equal and opposite forces which are acting at two different points. And now we have to find the expression for the torque. Now torque, which is denoted by letter tau, tau equal to Q into E, 2A sin theta. Now what is this QE? QE is the magnitude of that force, this force, QE or Q, है कि नहीं? So we have to consider the magnitude of any either force, इसका ले लो या इसका ले लो, है कि नहीं? So it is the product of these two. Now there is one term is there, that is 2A sin theta. Now what is this 2A sin theta? The meaning of 2A sin theta you can have here. Now this distance is 2A sin theta, because if I complete this triangle, then the length of this है कि नहीं, sin ratio यदि हमने लिया तो sin theta यदि हमने लिया तो this side upon 2A, therefore the length of this side will be 2A sin theta. Now जैसा कि मैंने बताया कि if I consider this line, this is called as the line of action of this force. If we consider this line, this is the line of action, then we have to consider the perpendicular distance. This is the perpendicular distance between two lines of force of these two forces, and that is called as the arm of couple. Actually it is called as the arm of couple, perpendicular distance, and therefore torque is always equal to the product of magnitude of either force into the arm of a couple. That is the perpendicular distance between lines of action between two forces, and therefore torque equal to QE into 2A sin theta. Okay. Now if I rearrange it and if I write it 2AQ, this 2AQ E sin theta, then finally we can write it is tau equal to P sin theta. See what is 2AQ? Already it is nothing but it is the magnitude of a dipole moment P, and E is there. Therefore tau equal to, now it is PE sin theta. ठीक है? Now see what is this? P is the magnitude of P bar, E is the magnitude of E bar, and what is theta? जो हमने पहले बताया, theta is the angle between these two vectors. That means what is this P sin theta? It is nothing but it is the cross product of these two vectors. It is the definition of a cross product, PE sin theta, and therefore now P bar cross of E bar, है कि नहीं? P sin theta can be written as P bar cross of E bar, and we know that cross product is a vector product, and therefore this is now tau bar equal to P bar cross of E bar, and now this is the expression for the torque acting on a dipole when it is placed in an एक्सटर्नल यूनिफॉर्म इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड. कंक्लूजन क्या निकलेगा? पहला कंक्लूजन क्या यहाँ पे कि व्हेन ए डाइपोल इज प्लेस्ड इन एन एक्सटर्नल इलेक्ट्रिक फील्ड it does not experience any force because force is zero, but it experiences a torque. This is important. And how much torque it experiences a torque in magnitude tau equal to P sin theta, and in vector form tau bar equal to P bar cross of E bar. Okay. Now we will see when the torque is maximum, tau max. कब होगा tau max? थीटा इक्वल टू 90 डिग्री होना चाहिए, क्योंकि वी नो दैट मैग्नीट्यूड देखो tau इक्वल टू P sin थीटा, है कि नहीं? थीटा यदि 90 है तो it becomes 1, there it will be P, and therefore the maximum value of a torque will be P when theta equal to 90. That means when the dipole is held exactly perpendicular to the direction of electric field, it will experience a maximum torque. And how much? Pe. This is the maximum torque. In second, the minimum torque, it will be 0. When it will be 0, for that what will be the condition? Condition should be theta equal to 0. What is the meaning of theta equal to 0? When the dipole is placed parallel to the direction of electric field, it will experience no force. The force experienced by the dipole will be 0. And that is the reason why as soon as the dipole placed in an external electric field, it rotates and it will always try to align in parallel direction to the electric field, so that the torque experienced by the dipole will be 0. Now this is called as the stable position and stable orientation. So all dipoles are always try to be in the direction of electric field, because then it experiences a minimum torque. Okay, so this is all about the behavior of the electric dipole when it is placed in an external electric field. Okay, so now in today's class we have seen the three important points. The first point, we have seen the concept of electric dipole. Second point, we have seen the electric field due to electric dipole at two different points. First axial point, another equatorial point, and finally we have seen the behavior of the electric dipole when it is placed in an external electric field. Okay, once again we will recall what is dipole. In short, the dipole is nothing but this is the system of two equal and opposite charges separated by some distance. The strength of electric dipole is measured with the help of a vector quantity which is electric dipole moment. बराबर है कि नहीं? उसके लिए एक्सप्रेशन यदि कहना है तो कैसा कहेंगे हम? इट इज P bar is equal to 2A into Q into 2A bar, where the direction of P bar या 2A bar is taken from minus Q to plus Q. ठीक है? Next we have seen the electric field due to axial due to dipole at axial point and then at equatorial point. ठीक है? And finally we have seen the when an electric dipole is placed in an external uniform electric field, it does not experience any force but it experiences torque. And what is that torque? That is tau bar is equal to P bar cross of E bar. है कि नहीं? In magnitude we can write it is PE sin theta. बराबर है कि नहीं? Two situation we have seen when the dipole will experience a maximum torque and when it will experience a minimum torque. है कि नहीं? If the dipole is exactly held perpendicular to the direction of electric field, it will experience a maximum torque, and when a dipole is held parallel to the external electric field, it will experience no torque या zero torque, which is a minimum position. Okay, so with this try to recall the concept. Make a note, read the books and concrete the concept. Thank you.